management theory class. We're finally at the end. It's been a really good class. I enjoyed it. Our final project is a video presentation about the three most important things that we've learned, or the things that we think are most important. And today I'm going to talk about the management process, leadership, and managing diversity, all of which are important. Everything was important, but we'll start with the management process. The management process includes planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. It's to control all of your human resources and other organizational resources in order to achieve goals efficiently and effectively. So that's what a manager does. It's the four tasks that maximize resources and help to achieve organizational goals. Planning is an important part, obviously, and involves selecting the organizational goals and developing strategies to achieve them. So that starts with top management, your CEO and your top managers. Organizing, it's again a top manager task. It's structuring the company, completely dividing up departments, grouping employees and organizational members either into departments or divisions. You might have an advertising department, you might have a sales department, you might have a Midwestern division. Sometimes they sell different products. It's just the way the entire company is structured. Controlling, well, controlling is evaluating how well the organization is doing on achieving its goals. So taking corrective action. So evaluating the goals, then the strategies. How are these strategies working? Not so much. We need to tweak this. We need to change this. We do this all the time, or I try to even teach my kids to do it. Okay, you're not doing so well in that class. How are you doing this? How are you studying? You know, how is this paper written? Or you need a new strategy. Just do something differently. Re-strategize, basically. And then leading, of course, is basically creating, conveying an organizational vision, and that's a top management task. But middle management and frontline managers also, are involved in energizing and enabling organization members to understand the vision. And it's a really, really important task. And as a matter of fact, I think the most successful managers are truly leaders. So we'll go right into leadership from there. Leadership is leading is one of the four managerial tasks, but it's important for a manager to be a good leader, and people follow leaders, period. So if you can get your employees or organization members to follow you, you're one up on the person that does, is a better controller than a leader. So leadership is super important. Really, being a leader, you're able to exert influence over your followers. You're able to inspire them and motivate them, and this helps to achieve organizational goals effectively and efficiently. Obviously, if people are going to follow you and you can motivate and inspire them to do what needs to be done, and they're on board to help achieve these goals, you're doing a great job. More other things that are important also, leaders have an effect on employees. I mean, they're able to, attract employees, first of all, if they're a good leader. They're able to retain employees, motivate, inspire, but they also develop relationships with organizational members and employees, and it's built on a mutual respect and trust. There's a trust there. I read somewhere, it could be in this textbook, another textbook, or in research, but this is what sticks in my head about leadership. A leader inspires his or her followers to go places that they would not have gone on their own. Yeah, it's one thing to do a good job, but if you have a good leader that can inspire you and take you to great places, then that's where your organization is headed. So there's no doubt that that's an important thing. And the next topic is managing for diversity, which I find is really important in today's world. We have a global environment, a global business environment. So, there's many multinational companies, and we've talked about this in some of the papers we've written. So we're dealing with a very diverse workforce when we're working for these multinational companies, and we're dealing with diverse cultures. But diversity is not just about this multinational market that we have going. It's we've had an increased diversity in the workforce over the last 40 years because, we have a more diverse, we have more diverse age groups in the workforce, because now we have Generation Y, X, and we have millennials. And believe you me, we are all different. I am not a millennial, as you can see, and you guys are, and we have different priorities. So we all value different things, and because people are retiring later in life, it just makes for a more diverse workforce, even if you're working for a small local company. But it's, diversity means age. It could be gender, it could be race, ethnicity, religion. It could be socioeconomic background, sexual orientation, education, disabilities. I mean, you need to learn to manage for disabilities as well. But importantly, for an organization is that we need to manage for diversity, because a diverse organization has the competitive advantage. And simply, diversity equals creativity, which leads to innovation, which leads to the competitive advantage. So it's really to the organization's advantage to have a diverse workforce, and it's really important that management train well to manage for diversity. And that is my presentation today. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday break, and thank you.